So as far as the rest of the factions go, Avali is the weakest. Italia rebounded super hard. They're actually one of the strongest factions now. So I guess I'll target Avali next. By the way, I realized something. I've always strived to use weapons with cutting or piercing damage so that I'll get more kills. Because if you use blunt weapons, it'll knock them out, not kill them. But actually, I think it's fine to use blunt weapons too, since they are counted anyway. So I'm actually really excited to start using them. This weapon in particular is really cool, the Pit Fiend Mace. Since it has blunt damage, it does a lot against armored opponents, and it can even crush through blocks. It's really nice to be able to be the Marshal and ask people to join me. I was actually made the Marshal twice in Deja, but both times before I could even start a campaign, I was fired because my controversy went up really fast. It only took a couple of days both times, so that was actually really annoying. But it looks like things are going to work out here. Let's take out Agony Castle. The only bad thing about blunt weapons is they don't do that much damage against unarmored opponents, but it's not that big of a deal. And I can knock people down, so that's cool as well. Okay, Diasmir is down, so this is really easy. I know that Avali's capital is all the way over here, so it's hard for them to come over here and fight us and defend. They don't have much land left. Oh, you know what? They're actually doing something now. I think I can take these guys, though. Pretty sure I can, even without my dragons. Oh no, the game just crashed? That's definitely a problem. I'm going to make a backup of my save game file just in case, because I was doing a playthrough of another mod and it crashed and I didn't save and my save file got corrupted. But if it keeps crashing, it's probably due to the glitch in this mod where it'll crash when you're a monarch, so I'll have to pledge myself to a king to make it stop. Okay, yeah, the game is crashing. Yeah, that's the third time it's done it, so it's definitely due to the glitch. Okay, I'll send out an emissary to Deja that I wish to put myself under his protection as his vassal. This might not work because I actually might have a negative relationship with him. Because when you leave a faction, you lose 20 points of relationship with the monarch. I probably should have just kept going to feasts and waited until I had over 20 relationship to defect from my faction in the first place. Because if you have a negative relationship with a monarch, you might not be able to join their faction. Okay, he'll accept my offer. That's great. So now I just need to find him. Okay, so we've successfully converted everything to him, and the crashing should stop now, I would think. I still have a pretty bad relationship with him, so I probably want to stay in this faction until I get at least 20 relation. Nice. And I'm doing a quest where I lend him out Jeremus, so that should be helpful as well. Alright, I did some questing and got my relationship with King Phineas Filmar to 20. It was sort of a pain, but finally done. I could just stay with Aja, but I think that it'll be easier to beat the game like this, so I'm gonna strike off on my own again. Like I said before, I could be wrong, but whenever I join a faction, they just seem to perform a lot worse. So I took a quest from King Phineas to collect some taxes just to get my relation up more, and the peasants aren't too happy about that, so gotta take them out. It's pretty easy though. I like how cool we look with our armor. Okay, nice. I don't think there's a time limit on this quest now that I've completed it, so I can just hand this in whenever. Let's start off by taking out Spaward. So some of these castle layouts have gates that are too small for the dragons to get through, so for those maps I use the likes, but for every other map I just use dragons. Very nice, finally. I'm glad that a faction was finally like completely eliminated. Hopefully Arathia will be soon to follow. Nice. 24 strength. Deja is doing a lot better now, and I don't know, it seems like they do way better when I'm not in their faction. It really does. Let's take out Rainhaven Castle next. This one should be easy because I will be able to use my dragons. Interesting, so the likes usually don't shoot through this gap if they're standing like over here, if I tell them to hold position, but they are attacking from far away, so that's actually really useful to know. By the way guys, I got rid of my kill counter. I realized that it was a lot of effort and the payoff wasn't even that great, so I'm probably better off without it. Absolute domination. Let's take out Carotid Castle. Okay, Carotid is down. Let's take out the final Avli holding. Okay, very easy. Okay, beautiful. So Avli has no lands anymore. And on top of that, Deja has been absolutely destroying Kulad. They used to be one of the strongest factions in this area, but now they're basically almost done for as well. So I'll move on to them next. Once again, I think I made the correct decision by leaving Deja. They are so strong now. Meanwhile, Kulad is at the brink of destruction. Wow, my dragons are actually getting destroyed by their Cyclops throwers, so not looking good so far actually. Maybe this is a better job for my lights. I have one black dragon left and he's just destroying everyone, so I got really lucky there. It's so nice being able to defer after I take a castle and not have to put my own troops into it. Makes things a lot faster. Okay, let's try to take out the final Kulad castle. Okay, let's go. We did it. I'm actually so lucky that Deja did so well against Kulad. So now that Kulad's gone, there are only 3 factions left. Deja, Tatalia, and Nigon. And I'm going to support Deja since they're the strongest. I think I'll go for Tatalia first because they're closer and Nigon is sort of protected over in this area. So it should be easier to take out our neighbors first. I actually have a lot of lords right now, so I should make one of them marshal so they can start taking castles by themselves. I just hope that Deja does not declare war on us. That would really be annoying since I'm trying to help them win. Let's declare war on Tatalia. And let's start taking them out. They are decently strong though, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Popping off. These guys are so weak. Okay, nice. Another one is done. Faction eliminated. The kingdom of Avali is no more. Okay, the game started crashing again, so I need to pledge myself back onto King Phineas. So all of my lords will go to him as well, so hopefully that will help them take out another faction. So let's turn in this quest. And I'm going to leave right away because he gives really bad quests when you're his vassal, but it seems like he gives easier quests when you're not a lord. So it'll be easier to rank up my relationship this way. The feasts weren't really working out that well.